once again. This time, my friends, for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seat. Look around, here's what I found. I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show. Yeehaw!
Good morning out there, all you Southern Fried Podcast fans, and all you people out there at Cornbread Nation, you breadheads. Oh, it's good to be on here on this Hump Day Wednesday. Dave, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great because it's a happy birthday morning for somebody on the screen, and it's not me. We won't say your age, but happy birthday to you, Robert.
Well, thank you. Well, I'm officially old. Well, I haven't hit the double nickel yet. You just made my wife's day. She's out there listening to it on the. I can hear it out there. She's out there listening.
You're still underneath the speed limit, so
I'm still underneath the speed limit, barely, but I'm under. Oh my goodness!
I just can imagine all the cats lining up this morning, putting their paws up in the air and giving you a paw clap and saying, "Happy birthday, Master! Happy birthday!" Well, and then they all just singing their cat voices. Happy birthday to you, chop chop. Happy birthday to you. I love it. Well, congratulations, you've made it. I mean, it's Hump Day, and you made it to another birthday. That's a pretty good accomplishment.
Yeah, there was some question about that here not too long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, she don't come in here and post. She was not going to let you forget.
I love it.
Oh.
And what kind of cake do you get for your birthday?
Probably none because I'm diabetic, so I'm sure I'll have a little bit.
But
I'm sure I'll have a little bit. I like red velvet cake with that cream cheese icing.
When I was a kid, I loved coconut. I still love coconut. And my aunt, bless her heart, she's not with us anymore. She was a great baker, and there's a lot of us nieces and nephews. It was a big family. I mean, a lot of brothers and sisters she had. So she always said, every year on your birthday, when we were kids, I'll make you a birthday cake. So every year on my birthday, I got a coconut cake from her. It was awesome. And I got married, and I told Lynn about it. And so every year on my birthday, Lynn might be a coconut cake. Now I've modified it a little bit because of getting older, diabetes and all that. But I still have fond memories of my coconut cake every birthday.
I remember one year my mom had a big special cake made for me. It wasn't red velvet; it was yellow. But she took it and had it decorated. Had a picture of me on the front of it catching a bass, and it was real neat. I remember that. I'll remember that from now on, probably. But I kind of like them old red velvet cakes. But Dave, I'm not a cake person so much. I like notice my screen's all off this morning. I prefer pie, cherry pie. That's not the tradition I know, but I'd be perfectly happy with a can of cherry pie filling.
We've kind of gotten in just a lot less. You don't need as much, and it's easier to get rid of. We've went to kind of the cookie thing, the big cookie,
Right.
And it's just something we've done. We still get cake for the kids, but for us, it's usually a cookie cake, what they call it.
Yeah.
You can get those at the store, and it's a quick decoration, and boom, you're done. And it's easy to get rid of cookie. It really is.
Who doesn't like cookies, especially when you get chocolate chip?
Oh yeah.
Hey, have you ever got your chocolate chip cookie and dipped it into milk?
Not really, because I'm not a milk person. I mean, I drink chocolate, but I'm really not a milk person. I just drink it, strong, healthy bones. But I never was a milk person, so no. But I have dipped my cookie into ice cream.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I've dunked it in my coffee before too.
I've done that. It's still not something I'm really into because I don't like all the crumbs floating around my coffee, So
Oh, I can understand that.
I feel like I'm drinking the grounds or something. It's done.
Oh, well, let's. I brought this up. Well, I got to bring this up. And you got to bring yours up. um, we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on in politics, and it's going to be for the next couple of weeks. It's just going to be, and they're going to hammer us with it. But it's some of this stuff's kind of important. I was looking on here where we said MSNBC was touting the difference between Trump and Harris's economic views and stuff like that, and really made the case for Trump big time.
You mean she has an economic view? I've not heard a plan.
Yeah, they do. She wants to make the entire state look like the wake of North Carolina, or the entire country look like the wake of Helene in North Carolina.
Oh man,
that's her economic view, huh?
Yeah, that's a disaster.
Yeah, that's what she wants. And Trump wants everybody to do well and trying to get to that point, but just can't, But MSNBC kind of made that point for her by accident. They didn't do it on purpose.
I didn't see officially, but I seen where he said he'd already been saying no taxes on tips for service workers, but he also I read he also said now no tax on overtime. And a couple other things. There's a couple other items he put on there. Yeah, Social Security. That'll definitely get people's attention. But again, as I said, in a recent show, might have been yesterday. I don't know if this late in the game if any of that really makes a difference. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe there might be some on the fence, and it's got to be who it's for. Undecided people, not sure if they're even going to vote. Try to get try to. I mean, at this point, most of the votes, who's going which way. Now you're gleaning the corners of the field, so to speak. You're trying to get that, those that have, and because that can throw, especially in a toss-up state. I mean, as close as Georgia is, Pennsylvania, maybe spend a lot of time in Pennsylvania, and those kind of states, you might be able to, it might make a difference. So for the bulk of the country, I don't think it makes a huge difference, although the one side will scoff at it and the other side will say, heck yeah, so there might be some, but I will say, he really just needs to keep tracking on, are you better today economically than you were at the end of my term? Are you better? And it speaks for itself. I mean, the Brett Baer interview, I mean, he questioned her on it and hammered her on that, and she didn't like it. She did not like that. So they keep wanting to go back and blame him. But they never take responsibility for their administration. But yeah, Biden's rolling out. He's being real decrepit. They've rolled Obama out, trying to prop her up. Clinton. I mean, even Gio come out and said it was the right thing for Joe to do. We've been 50 plus years in politics. It's time for a new chapter in our lives and a new journey. And I'm thinking, man, he's at the end of the journry.
Yeah, his new journey is going to be to the nursing home.
I mean, what journey is she talking about?
Okay, really. How long do you think it's going to be before he's in a home?
Not long, and I don't think it'll be very long before Jill's out there. If Kamala wins, she'll be out there coming against her, I believe. She'll align with somebody else. She will definitely. There's no way she ever supports her fully. They can't stand each other.
Yeah.
There is money or something tied in it right now. That's the only reason they're getting in to talk nice. That's got to be it, man. The promise of a lot of money or position for her or something, because they cannot stand each other.
Cookster, I agree. I do hope he goes to heaven. Now, I'm not wishing anything bad, but when he passes, I hope he goes. I pray that for everybody. And I'm not wishing nothing early on nobody, nothing sooner than what God's plan is. But yeah, I hope when the time comes that he does go to heaven, and Jill too. I hope. I'm speaking with sincerity. That's for everybody.
Well, yeah, I
So
mean, I don't think anybody would wish, for that not to happen. I mean, you know, um,
but
it's
love
just
you, Cook. I'm glad you're on here this morning. Where have you been hiding at? Sneaking in here.
well, we were talking yesterday. He was on his way to the big metropolis of Ringgold, Georgia, down to the courthouse or annex or something, and he he had me on the video, and we were talking different things. And did you get your phone back, brother? I mean, like he tried to walk in, he forgot. He walked in, tried to walk in the courthouse with his phone. They're like, "Oh, you can't bring the phone in here." So he left. You said before your video stopped, I heard you say, "I'm going to leave it right here in the trash," or something like that. I thought, what? Did you mean on the trash can? I mean, did you get? I was like, man, were you hoping they would take it? Like, I'm time for a new phone. I'm just going to leave this phone on the trash. Yeah, see, he put it in a garbage can right outside the door. This is classic Cook. This right here is classic Cook. I would never do that.
Well, he didn't want to walk all the way back out to his car.
I get it, but that's the last I heard, and the video stopped. I started to say something. I went, well, the video's over. Like he just said, okay, I'm going to leave the phone right here in the trash. And I thought, did I hear that right? He's leaving his phone in the trash?
Look, I hope you wipe that thing off. I could just see somebody. I could just see somebody come by with a big old chaw of backer, raise the lid up, just spit.
Oh man!
Then you come back through, get the phone. Hey, how you?
What would have been funny if he'd have come out and been some homeless guy sitting there and thinking, "Hey, solid! I got me a phone," And Cook walks by with that big old bear paw of his and said, "Thank you, sir, for holding on to my phone for me," and takes it back. I could just see that on the 6 o'clock news. Big bear of a man takes phone away from homeless man.
Either that or big bear of man gets whooped by little homeless man.
Glad the trustees. Yeah, that's a whole nother one. The trustees going, hey, maybe I can slip this back in the sale,
Oh, I'm gonna make me $20.
Yeah. It reminded me of that scene in Roadhouse where he gets the call to go to the town, and he parks the car on the side of the street, and the guy goes, "That's not a parking place," or something. He seriously flips him the keys. It just reminded me of that, like, okay, I can't take the phone in. All right, I'm just gonna toss it. There was that. What did the guy say or have the look on his face when you said that? Because somebody told him that. It's fun.
It was fun putting my.
I couldn't find it. Oh man.
So not only did you put it in the trash, you buried it in the trash.
Oh man, now he looks like the homeless guy going through the trash. Did the guy say anything to you or give you a funny look when you said you were going to put your phone in the trash?
Those deputies would probably go with.
He probably thought, dude, I was just, it's a rule we have, but you don't have to throw your phone away. I mean, it's kind of like at the airport, all these people that don't read the rules, and they get up there and they find out all the stuff they can't take. They just start tossing it in the trash.
Oh gosh, I could just see the trustees going by and finding your phone in there, going, "Oh, I'll go get some extra Jello tonight."
That's disgusting, man.
Give you this phone for your Jello.
Or Cook's phone gets, well, it may have a lock screen on it, but knowing Cook, he just didn't have that lock screen, and they start making phone calls. The trustees out there calling all kinds of stuff like, I don't know, 1-900 numbers or something, and all of a sudden
No, they start calling his contacts. That would be amazing. Hi, my name is Bubba down here at the jailhouse. I just wanted to call and get you to tell Roy Cook or whatever his name is. Yeah, that Cook guy. Thank you for leaving that phone for me. I hadn't got to talk to nobody in a while. I'm feeling kind of lonesome. Your number's in there too, I bet. Hey, Dave.
Well, yeah. Well, I was the last person he was talking to.
Yeah, just hit read off. Be like,
yeah.
Hey, Dave. This is Bubba down here at the jailhouse. I just want to tell you.
Dude, we were on video chat. The first thing I would have seen would have been somebody else's face, like, "Hey, well, who's this?"
My name is Little Brad, and I just wanted to tell you good morning there, Dave.
What do you say? The officer let me out the door and he seen me getting in the trash. He had a big smile and laugh.
Oh my goodness. Was that, please tell me that was in Ringgold, or was
It
it Monroe?
is. Yeah, it's
In
Ringo.
Ringgold?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those guys up there, they are nutcases anyway.
And there's cameras everywhere, so it's just all on
Yeah.
camera. Dude probably went back in and said, "Look at this guy. Go back on the
I
video.
wonder
Did you
if we
see
could
that?"
get footage of that. We could show it here on the podcast.
We need a contact.
Yes.
Cook, you're a national treasure.
Yes.
My life, well, basically lifelong. I mean, in school we knew each other, knew of each other. Cook to me was kind of intimidating, in school. He was just, I mean, he's so big. And even though he's a big old teddy bear, he could get that look on his face like, I'm bad, I'm nationwide, like ZZ Top. I mean, and I told you the first time I ever really heard from him, he walks up in front of a friend of ours' house and is calling him out to the street for a brawl because like they had some disagreement. He's out there just waving him on like, yeah, run your mouth, come on. And I'm like, who is that guy? And the guy we know, bless his heart, he's dead now. The guy wasn't. He's very short. Okay, short guys can fight, but he was no match for Cook. And I'm like, dude, don't go out there. Who is this guy? I'm like, call the police. I mean, why is he at your house? I don't know.
Sneak out the back.
Sneak out the back. We'll tell him you're not home. It's the old classic. Nobody's home. What the heck? Oh my God!
That would be. And see, you're one of the few people I know that could pull this off. And they go up, knock on the door, and you go, "Dave's not here." Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here.
I do have to tell you, Cook about crippled me at one time in my life. I mean, seriously. Yeah, Reed, that would have been me. Yeah. So he said, tobacco, bologna, peanut butter. Oh my gosh, what the? Are you talking about inside the jail? I mean, it's just like, but we played, we at one time in our lives, we stupidly played tackle football thinking we were NFL superstars. Yeah. And, when you get older, you start playing flag and touch and all that stuff because, injuries are get real. Well, Cook is running the ball. And I mean, you've seen the guy, look how big he is. And so I have to tackle him. So I got this idea. I'm just going to wrestle him down like a steer. So I just jump up around his, I like wrap him around his neck and I'm twisting him because I figure once I get all that big guy going down, he's going to go down the ground. Gravity's going to take over. Well, it happened. But the only part of my plan that failed was I didn't do it right. And all of him fell on top of me, on top of my heel. And, there's those times when you think you might be hurt. There's those times you're not sure if you're hurt. Then there's those times, by gosh, you're hurt. I knew I couldn't get up. I crawled off the field, dude. The only time in my whole life I ever crawled off of any sports field. And I thought I broke my pelvis, man. I'm serious, man. It hurts so bad. Oh. And I went home. I soaked. I did all this stuff. Well, it was like in 3 days or something. We was going to a Braves game. Old Fulton County Stadium. So here we are. This ain't the days of escalators. This is the days of steps and ramps and stuff. I'm walking like Tim Conway, and my wife is on one side and Cook's on the other, and every step is a step of pain, and every step I was mad at myself for ever thinking I could tackle the big guy, and then I was also mad at him because he caused my injury. I'm thinking I'm going to get you back for this. You killed me, man. He's like, I'm sorry, Dave. He was like the big old great bait gorilla. I'm sorry, Dave, that I hurt you. I love you, man. You're my friend.
I will hug you and squeeze you and call you George.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Now you told him to bring it, didn't you?
No, the other guy at his house. That's what
Oh,
he told
okay.
me. He called him out there, so Cook did. I think he was just running his mouth. He didn't expect him to show up. I mean, there was probably 4 of us in the house total. There wasn't the 4 of us was not ready to team up and tackle him. I can tell you that. Or I think somebody. I think I think old Chipper might have went to the door and told you to get out of there or something. I don't remember. Oh yeah, he was. His dad was an officer, and he would have always played up the badge.
Yeah, you probably would have.
I'm an officer of the law. You will. But see, Cook never stepped on the property. He was always in the road. He was smart. He played it. He played it perfect. The dude, he made him look weak. He made him hide behind the door, and his dad wasn't home, which that's what he always did. He hid behind his dad, and that was my first meeting of Cook, except seeing him on the bus and stuff. And Cook's description of me was in school. Later, he tells me, "Yeah, you're the guy I told everybody to not bother because you was so quiet." I said, "You got to watch them quiet guys. He might be one of those people that snaps and takes out people or something." Oh my goodness!
But there are times when it's okay for a young man to hide behind his father. When you have Sasquatch out there in the middle of the road calling you out, it's okay to hide behind your dad if he's got a badge. I mean, I can just see the kid holding on to his leg as dad's going toward the door. No, Daddy, don't go out there. It's Sasquatch. Don't do it. Don't go out there, Daddy. I love you, Daddy.
Oh man, that was not the way it was, man. Seriously.
My goodness. You know what? Me, you, and Cook, all 3 have to go to the Walmart up there in Fort Oglethorpe when I make it up there and get on the carts and go around and talk to people. Me and Cook can do it legally, but I don't know about you. Well, they're there for anybody, I guess. Oh, that wouldn't work. We'd be going around there like it was NASCAR or something. Be running into each other screaming, Rubens racing. That wouldn't be good.
They really don't say anything to anybody. Sometimes kids are getting on them to get them for their elderly parent, grandparent, aunt, whatever. But sometimes they are playing on them too. If they were out hitting stuff, they would, but they don't say nothing. But I'm going to tell you what, you better be ready to throw down. You want to talk about thoughts, man. People get ill over them carts, man. I told Lynn, I said, if I get to that stage, no, I'm getting my own, man. I'm not going to fight over the Walmart. I don't even like going there. I don't even see me doing that. But I would have my own, man. I'd have the souped up model, a little faster, a little sharper, red and black, Georgia colors. Have me a little Georgia
Flamed out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I saw one the other day that someone had custom made, and they had the front of it had like a Mustang front end on it. And then you could open up the back, like where the hood would be, open up the wrong way to put your stuff in, but it was shaped like the hood of a Ford Mustang.
Nice.
I'd do it.
What was the thing that was on the boat in Great Outdoors? The speedboat they rented. It had a saying on it, right?
I don't remember. It's been so long
man.
since
I would have a saying like it on there too, on the back of it, like "Eat my dust" or something. I mean,
yeah.
Theirs was like "Wake" or something for the wake. It was something like that. It was something like that. I would have a saying like that across the back of it, and I would have a button that I could push. First, I'd have like an air horn, like a train horn. So if somebody was in my way and wouldn't move, yeah. And then I would have sound. I would have sound effects like screeching tires, like broken glass. All of a sudden, look out! Oh, he did. Old Raj told you that. Stay in the road. I would have went in the yard.
Cook, you probably would have been all right if you just walked up the door, knocked, and politely asked for him.
Oh yeah.
And say, "Can he come out and play?" I'm sure he would have ran out there. Yeah, let's play with Cook. Oh.
This guy was not the kind of guy to run out and get. He liked to run his mouth, but he wasn't the kind of guy to run out and get in a fight. He definitely was hiding behind badge, door, father, friends, whatever, while still hollering. He's the type of guy that likes to run his mouth and get you in trouble, you in a fight, still run his mouth from the background. That's what he would do. He was
I
instigating.
ran into a few
Talk,
of those in my
talk
life.
big, but he wouldn't back it up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've ran into a few of those about time, and that's always a scary. I wish I'd do that at the same time again. You know, well, what are you going to do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get him to whoop your butt. Point at you. What? That's never a good thing. Never.
No. Hey, real quick, tonight we are due to have a guest on Hump Day News. Three Ravens Publishing is going
Oh,
to be on, and I am sure I'm going to make a card up today. I am sure that he will highlight the new Trailer Park series. They've got a new one just coming out, and Cook, you'll love this. I can see you reading this when it has an Elvis theme, and I cannot. It's got to be hilarious. I love it, but it's several short stories in one book, and so you can. But these series you can get anywhere in the series. It doesn't matter where you start, and you can probably start anywhere in the book. But the artwork is killer, and I thought about you, Cook. Yeah, he didn't make his video, but he'll be our guest tonight live on Hump Day News, and we met him at the Green Eyes Festival, and he's a guy that's going to connect us with a lot of people, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate him coming on. He goes all over the country. It's just his hobby, and he's building his brand. And I told him, hey man, we'd love to have you on, tell your story, let people be introduced to the books that you have at your publishing house, and you know, network. You know, I love it. So, and then Friday night, Front Porch Talking, we've got Greg Smith, the backwoods cryptid hunter. I cannot wait. That is going to be
that'll be
so
fun.
He said, did you want to talk cryptology in general, or do you have a particular cryptid that you want me to talk about? And so I gave him a few pointers.
Chupacabra, Dave.
Well, I knew that was going to come up, so you know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do if he comes on here and says, "I saw that thing, man, right here"?
Oh, I'm gonna get him to describe it to me. I want to know what to look for, huh?
You said they don't come north of the border, the southern
Well,
border.
he saw it in Mexico. You know, that
He don't
explains
hunt
it.
down there. He hunts in Walker County.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we
I
need interviews.
explained to him that it couldn't have been the chupacabra because the chupacabra doesn't come north of the border.
The best thing to do right now, Cook, is all things political. Just a quick, hey, how have you voted yet? You know, and get them to talk about that. You know, just say something. Hey, I voted. Have you voted? You know, and see what you can get them to say. I was going to do some interviews the other day, but I was a little too close to the because I was just there with Jeremy, and I was too close to the precinct. Didn't have a lot of room there. And if they'd have been parked a little further back, I could have maybe got some interviews. But you know, I didn't want to think I was campaigning like, "Hey, vote for my candidate," you know. But we did make the video in the car. But that was cool. Jeremy's like, "You put me on blast," but he sure was looking for that video on YouTube. He likes it. He's superstar.
He's a superstar. You know,
Real quick, folks. Don't forget Dubby. Let me turn that around. Dubby Energy Drinks. Go to Dubby and put in the promo code Southern Fried, 10% off. We're going to be getting some of the packets in, drinks and powders. We just got to get all that stuff delivered, and we appreciate.
Now, is it Dubby or is it Doobie?
It's not Doobie. It's Dubby.
Are you sure?
Well, we're going to say Dubby because I'm not saying Doobie. So
You just did.
Well, shush.
Happy
Birthday boy. Cook, did you hear us earlier? That's his birthday today. Cook, I love it. Today, he can't do it because he switched his phone. You got to do the TikTok happy birthday to Rob.
Oh, my goodness.
On TikTok. It's his birthday. Dude, just hook up with me. We'll do it on my phone. We'll get the TikTok sensation going. The cook, and do it in your Elvis voice.
No Gooby. Yeah, Gooby. Gooby will work. No, it's Dubby. And we also have, and while we're on that subject, let's not forget Mammoth Nation too. We've got a link for that as well. And buying products through our links on that, it helps support the podcast, stuff like that. And we appreciate it. So do all the follows, subscribers, and everything. That has, we've exploded on Facebook this week. And I'm going to give a shout out to a special somebody on that. But last time I looked, we were like,
and a couple of others as well.
Yes.
256 or 7, like 60 or more, a little over 60.
Facebook,
or right at 60. I guess it's 60. That we
so does
just the last couple of days.
Yeah. So, yes, we appreciate all the likes and follows. Lets us know we're doing what we need to do, and
no doubt.
And
by the way, your old wrestling friend was in last night in the stream, and we talked a lot, but he gave us a lot of compliments. So I just really appreciate it. We had a great discussion, and he wants us to definitely, which we talked about it, he wants us to have a show about the wrestling. So we've got to put that together. He mentioned somebody. He mentioned, because I talked about the 3 different ways you could come at that: the famous wrestlers, the local wrestlers, and the managers, announcers, all that. But he said that you are to get in touch with this guy that's local that was played manager. He said it would be great. I can't remember the name, but it's in the string. What was his name?
Ricky? Rick Rock?
I don't remember.
I'll have to look it up. He's on my, I think I've got it.
But anyway, he gave us a lot of compliments. He stayed in the stream a long time. He said he really liked the program, and
Sam's a good guy.
Complimentary, and he said he loved that we're not afraid to talk about God, and we talked a lot about ministry and reaching people through the podcast, and he liked that we are not afraid to show our colors, politically and spiritually, and we don't hide behind those things. We don't come over the top at you, but we're not hiding and ducking and trying to be. We let you know right up front what we are.
Yeah.
So.
But even still, if you have a different political or religious view than we do, we're not going to put you down for it. This is America. You're entitled to those views and opinions, and we're not going to put anybody down. You're free to voice your opinion. We're going to voice ours. You voice yours, and hopefully this will work like it's supposed to work in America, and we'll meet somewhere right in the middle.
Yeah.
So, but we're not going to put you down for your views. That much we will not do. So, oh man. And speaking of, now, I don't mean to say if we see something absolutely silly happening out in the media, we're not going to call it out. Or something that we absolutely don't agree with it. We're not going to call it out.
That's on any side. We don't care who it is.
Yeah.
I do say that the other side can call it whatever they want. I think it was a killer classic, just wonderful move that Trump went to McDonald's. I mean, that is like the coolest thing.
Yeah.
They can say what they want, but he's just his personality is just so magnetic, man. He can go anywhere. And the fact that he can identify with, he's a billionaire, dude. And he can identify with the people that are making, nothing per hour and go in, and the left can't do that. They show up in these, clothing that costs thousands upon thousands of dollars, and it's like they're flaunting everything. He goes there and throws the apron on. Yeah, he's got a nice suit on, but he takes the jacket off, puts it on, and works. He doesn't do the photo op. He's actually working. For a few minutes at least. I mean, I just think that's cool. Call it what you want. You can call it, marketing. You can call it a political moment or whatever. But he sells it so well. This dude could show up at a used car lot. Man, if he did that, I'm telling you, that would be the coolest thing. If he would show up at a used car lot and sell cars for a day. Would he not sell some used cars, dude?
Dude, could you imagine? And this is a shout out to Rossville, Georgia. Y'all used to have the coolest commercials for a specific car lot there. You know, I got with the guy in the chicken suit. I got it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Could you see? You go, give him run up there. I got it. I got it. And Trump be up there, and I'll sell it.
Right. I just see him out there kicking the tires. Car's got 320,000 miles. I just see Trump going, well, it's got a little age on it, like myself, but you know what? There's still a lot in the motor, Or so I can just see, dude could sell. I'm telling you, he could sell it.
Oh man, you brought the Trump up in the McDonald's as a classic thing. I got, I'm gonna go to the other end of the spectrum, and I'm gonna hit the other side on this. But putting Kamala Harris in there after Joe Biden won the primary, and she hadn't got a single vote yet this year. I mean, come on. I mean, all those people that voted for Joe Biden, they just took their votes and threw them in the garbage and said, well, you're getting Kamala. That's not right. That's not right. I don't
agree with that. Did I just hear your cats singing the songs of their people again? I thought I heard them meow.
I heard the alarm out there on the stove Jeannie's cooking.
I thought I heard the meow. I thought the cats were singing again.
No. Chuck was singing the songs.
Here you go. That's right. Yeah. Put him at a Murphy, man, for a little while. Yeah. Walking around, talking to people as they're pumping their gas and then paying for their gas. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, hey, how about filling her up on me, brother? Fill her up on me. Of course, he might get in trouble for that. But he gave out some stuff before, as long as you don't ask for their vote, it's legal. They don't like it, but it's legal. But yeah, just telling, because they could be from any background, and just saying tell the person as they come up to every pump, there's no charge. It would just give you whatever for 30 minutes. And can you imagine the chaos that would have? Free gas.
And that'd be some of the cheapest advertising he's done. I mean, for the cost of advertising this day and age, that would be cheap.
Oh man. This guy could go into the roughest neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And I know he's got security, but I'm telling you, he could do it and pull it off and make it look like they're not there. And sign MAGA hats and give them away. And he would get no end of people that would want to come up and get one.
Yeah.
He's just that guy. Even if they wasn't voting for him, they would come and get him a MAGA hat with his signature on it. They would.
And they're saying that a lot of the younger people are actually turning out for him as well. And I find that to be amazing. I can get on board with that. They're saying a lot of the younger people. Where was that? Oh, I saw it on the news this morning, or one of the newses. I don't see it now.
How did you send that, Cook? Hadn't come in.
Oh. Here's a good one. I gotta find it. The FCC top Republican Brendan Carr claimed the agency is taking a formal complaint seriously over CBS' alleged distortion of his 60 Minutes interview with Vice President Kamala Harris. That's off Fox Business this morning. That could be interesting.
If you're going to say that, you got to say it like Trump. Kamala. Like he said, China.
From China. I wish I could do Trump's voice. That would be amazing. Well, I'm going to tell you, it was a great interview. I did a great interview. I mean, it was perfect.
Oh, you're listening to a channel that's against Trump, and says he's listening to a channel that's against Trump, and they're worried. They're losing ground, shaking your boots. You mean they're not singing the old Nancy Sinatra song, These Boots Are Made for Walking?
No, they're not singing that. Along? No, they're all concerned. It's not just that one. I mean, there's the CNN's worried, MSNBC. Yeah, they're all worried. They're all worried.
Biden's out there saying lock him up. We should lock him up. Scranton.
Yeah. Yeah. They're all there. It's all silly right now. I mean,
the end for this is going, and maybe I shouldn't say it. Maybe I shouldn't say it. All I will say is that I see the end as like the end of Godfather 3. That's going to be the end.
No.
Right out on the ground.
The end of I don't know if it was The Sting or The Sting 2 where Jackie Gleason is on the back of the train as it's pulling out and he's waving his go do 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 do, just smiling so big. I can see Trump doing that.
Well, I don't mean Trump. I mean the end of Biden. Sadly, I mean because he's going downhill fast. It'll be the Corleone, at the end. I mean, he just decrepit, old, and that'll be it. That's where it's headed, and it's headed there fast. This is bad. By the way, I mean the Democrats have really got to get younger, and I know the Republicans do as well in some ways. But I think the Democrats. I mean, think of all of their leadership. I mean, there's a lot of age there. They're going to have to get younger quicker because there's not much time left in the tank for some of them. Just by sheer, we don't live forever. I mean, some of those
just
folks.
By sheer, they've been around since the meteor hit.
Yeah, I mean, they're way up there, and I hope to live to be way up there too. But every year, I mean. You're getting a little closer. Sorry, Rob. I know it's your birthday and all.
I didn't
mean that to sound like that.
I'm just what I'm saying is some of these people have been around since there are these creatures out there with great big heads, little bitty arms.
That was Peyton Manning running down a football field. He had the little bitty.
He was a great big head, little bitty arms.
Oh! I thought you was talking college football for a minute. That's what you reminded me of. Peyton running down the field. Even Tennessee fans would laugh with me on that one. They'd say, "Yeah, you're right."
Is it just me, or does Peyton Manning kind of look like the guy off of the Goonies?
God, I can't remember.
I love Peyton Manning. Okay, he was a great quarterback, and I would do. He seems like a great person. He's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah, I like watching the Mannings on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Oh, I could just say he looks just like the guy, the big thing with the head and everything on the goodies. Can't say his name right now.
Okay, can you do Peyton Manning?
No.
After a big game in the Forrest Gump voice.
I can try. Let's see here. Well, no, I'm already starting off wrong. Mom always told me that I should throw the football way down field, and I did. And I threw it down the field, and he caught it, but it was the wrong guy. And they say I knew I was running down the field, and I had my running shoes on. They're comfortable shoes. They look like comfortable shoes when I got them, but I got them, and they was very comfortable. And I was running down the field, and I caught the guy, and then, because I could run like the wind. And we shouted chocolate. I had a box of chocolates, and I let him pick out his chocolate. And
and then they sang Rocky Top. Yeah.
Go Balls.
Oh, man. Oh, it fits.
Go Balls.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, I could hear the on my wife's phone out there, and it's great because I just heard, "Hey, you guys."
Oh man.
This is going to be an amazing day. Oh my goodness, we got so much stuff going on today.
I know. It's going to be a great day, hump day.
Oh,
And
yes.
we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. I just feel this guy is coming on. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but I just remember the publishing, Three Ravens Publishing. He's a great guy. He's just solid. I mean, we just linked up right away, and he can talk it. But when he was talking about, I asked him, "Do you believe in green eyes?" He said, "Well, heck yeah." He said, "What did he say? I went through the battlefield at the butt crack of dawn many times, and I've seen a lot of crazy creatures out there. So I love this guy. He's going to be a hoot." And
It's going to be amazing.
Talking about anything involving, I'm a sucker for anything talking about used cars and trailer parks. I don't know why. It cracks me up. And this trailer park series just cracks me up. We're going to show that tonight. We're going to show that those things, and we'll let him explain it all. But he's the expert. But I just love this guy. It's going to be a fun Wednesday night. I have no doubt. I hope we don't have any glitches. I hope that we don't have any live glitches. Our not lives have been weird. The last two ones we had to restart. That's strange.
Yeah.
But hopefully everything will be good.
Yeah.
So I think it's a government. I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on. It's the government. They're not happy with us, Rob. They're trying to stop us.
Dude, I've got an idea for tonight's show. I might have to do it. If we've got some tinfoil in there.
The Robert Blevins tinfoil.
Yeah, I just
prepper hat.
Yeah, my prepper hat. So it'd be amazing. I may have to do it.
And your wig over the top of that.
Under it.
That's what I mean.
Under it.
Or under it, either way.
Yeah, you gotta be able to see the wig, dude.
No, over the tinfoil,
Oh, but you wouldn't be able to see the tinfoil then.
Well, you do if you do it right.
Oh, well, I probably
however you want to do it. However, just do it. Just do
it. You just want to see me do it.
That's it. How we say down here in the South, the thing. You do the thing.
Yeah, do the thing. Do the thing that you do. Which thing?
We don't remember the name of nothing. My wife's favorite thing is to point. And I'll be like, what? Earth? Russia? What are you pointing at? She'll have coffee in her mouth or something. She'll be pointing. And I'm like, what? What are you pointing at?
You can't read her mind and figure that out?
No. You know what? And I'm going to walk on eggshells here as I say this. But, we've 40 years of being together. 40 years. We do think a lot alike. We know what each other's thinking on lots of things. But if you think that I know everything that's going through my wife's brain at any point in the day, you're crazy. There is no way. We're totally opposite on a lot of stuff. I'll be like, what? If she gets aggravated, we'll be like, you should know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, no, I can't. I can't figure you out. I mean, it's just different. I think, but then like one of the boys will figure it out. Oh, she's talking about this. I'm like, oh, okay. They have that kid mama language going on. Sometimes I just can't see it.
You mean y'all have been married 40 years and you still don't know where she wants to go to eat?
I don't even ask. You learn after that long a time, you learn to just say, because I will say, if she says it don't matter, I always say someplace I know she hates. And she'll say, no.
You and every other guy out there.
So I just always say, how about we go whatever? And 90% of the time that works. There's always that 10%. You ain't never getting it right. But about 90% of the time. Now, if I know it's someplace that she absolutely loves that we don't go to, but every once in a blue moon, I know that's a winner chicken dinner every time I say it. So I save it. So when I'm in a hurry and I want it to be really good, I don't want to waste time with this whole back and forth discussion about where. I just say, would you like to go? Because there's some things that are winners every time. Golden Corral is always a winner for her. Western Sizzling is always a winner. Those two are absolute win every time. Now, I will say this, and I had my granddaughters walked in here, but I don't know what she's wanting. I can't read her mind either. She's pointing, and I have no idea what she wants. But anyway,
is she pointing and grunting like a caveman?
Okay, yeah, I know. It's getting. Oh, she wanted to see what time it was. Okay.
Oh.
See, I totally missed that. I thought she had something important. She's just clicking to see the time. But anyway, I had 3 granddaughters in the car. They said, we're hungry. And I said, well, I made the mistake of saying, well, where do y'all want to go? Oh, man. That was like the biggest bomb out ever, man. Everybody said someplace different, and they hated my suggestion. So we got it narrowed down to 2 places. One said, I can't go to this place. It hurts my stomach. And then one, there's always the rebel, the one rebel that says, well, I want to go here. And the other 2 wanted to go there. And I'm like, forget it. We're going to Food City, baby. And they're looking at me like I'm nuts. But, Food City's got actually pretty good, you can go there during the, around in my area anyway. You can go there from 4 to 7, get the 2 for $10 with a drink and all. So there's 4 of us. So that became a good deal. And it actually was a winner. My granddaughter gave me a kiss on the cheek later and said, that was great. Because they had chicken fingers and, they had mashed potatoes, all that stuff that kids like.
Actually, that was my idea.
Dave?
That was not, Kaylee. I'm sorry. That was my idea.
No, that was my idea.
She's claiming that was her idea now. I've lost the argument already.
Dave, I got a question for you.
Over here. If you're going to talk, you're going to be on screen.
No.
I got a question for you.
I told you I'm not being on screen.
What the heck are chicken fingers? Chickens don't have fingers. They don't have fingers. What part of the chicken does the chicken finger come from?
The same place the nugget comes from.
Ooh. You just messed up my birthday. I like chicken nuggets now. I don't like them no more.
Oh, my God.
Photo-bombed. Yeah. Hey, puppy dog.
Watch her side eye me,
Yeah. No,
so look at that. Cook tells me this. I forgot this. On the way to the courthouse, he says, I got turnip greens, I got cornbread, I got beans. Turnip greens been cooking all day. Now, I don't like turnip greens. I said it all sounded good. I was thinking I do like some greens. I don't like turnip greens. So Cook says, I'm thinking he's all excited. He's thinking, man, I can't wait to get home to this meal. I got to go take care of some business. But I'm sitting here thinking the whole time, man, turnip greens cooking all day long. Wow.
Oh,
That does not make me hungry. But the cornbread and white beans I'm good with in the tea. But that's what Cook said. But Cook made a statement last night. He made a statement last night before the video ended. I think it was during that. He said, and I think he said during the summer, and I was trying to figure out why. Why during the summer? He said, during the summer, everything is fried. He said, I know it's not good for me, but we fry everything. But why the summer, Cook? Why? What is it about summer that everything becomes, to me, summer you would go outside and grill. I could see if he said, in the dead of the frozen tundra of winter, we fry our stuff. No, he says during the summer, we fry everything. And I'm like, why? What is it about summer? I didn't get that. I didn't get a chance to ask him because he buried the phone in the trash. I mean,
think about some of the famous Southern dishes for like picnics. All right. Fried chicken is very famous. Fried chicken livers and gizzards and stuff like that. That's all good picnic food, and also like corn dogs. You fry corn dogs. There's all kind of stuff out there that's good fried, and it's good for picnics. And I think that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. I don't know.
My wife is out there meeting on the table. I heard it. You just can't turn down a good mess of fried chicken livers for a picnic and stuff like that. That is absolutely amazing. You fry squash, you fry okra. Oh, yeah.
But why the summer? I still don't. Why? Why does it have to be the summer?
Because it's picnic food, dude.
He ain't going on no picnic, dude. Was it for the front porch? I mean, Cook ain't been on a picnic in 40 years, man. What the heck are you talking about, picnic food?
All I got to say is it's a good thing that Cook is not a vegetarian and they eat grass and stuff, because it'd be like the great locust invasion, eating everything. It'd be bad. All the cows would be starved. Cook. Could you see Cook at a salad bar?
I've seen Cook at a salad bar.
Yeah. How'd it work?
Well, nobody else can eat a salad while he's up there because as big as he is, I mean, they can't get. You know, people that. By the way, there's a lot of rude people in the world. They will. I just mean some salad bars. There's not a lot of room. Okay, there's not a lot of room. And he's a big guy, and so he's got everybody boxed out with them big old bear arms and paws. And who's going to knock him out of the way? Some people are rude at salad, any kind of buffet.
Let
They
me
come in
tell
there,
you
they
something.
shoot their arm in and squeeze around. They're not doing Cook like that.
Let me tell you something right now. When it comes down to eating and a salad bar, I bet my little wife could whoop him out of that salad bar. I bet she'd be like a linebacker. She'd be like Mean Joe Green coming up there to get her salad. And Cook would move.
Well, that would be something I would pay to see, but nonetheless, most people are not going to mess with the cookster at the buffet.
Yeah.
She says, "Oh yeah."
Oh, we done had the challenge throwed out there. When we come up there, we
Wait. Cook has a girlfriend? I did not know this.
Whoa! I took it down.
He's actually going to take his girlfriend on a picnic? I didn't even know you had a girlfriend.
What's his name?
Rob.
What's her name, Cook? I'm sorry, I misspoke. What's her name, Cook?
Well, he's the romantic guy out there singing them songs on TikTok.
Oh, he's going to be going out there on the picnic.
It all paid off. Okay, Cook, we got just a few minutes left. What is the picnic menu for this romantic interlude? And where are you going to picnic too, by the way? And that the location is just as important as saying we're going to picnic. I mean, you don't want to show up beside the Catoosa County landfill and think you're going to picnic there. I mean,
Or the waterworks department.
Yeah. That smell and all that.
Yeah.
I'm
anywhere in Alabama.
I'm assuming he's going to. Rob,
what?
Come on, man, come on. I can imagine he's going to some park. Some park, got some picnic tables, got a little covering there to keep the sun off, and they're going to have. He's getting his menu items up for the picnic. I'm just curious if he has time. If not, we'll talk about it tonight.
Yes,
as we talk to our publisher. But what is the menu for a picnic? I don't know. Well, I guess the closest I've ever come to a picnic was stopping at the KFC and then taking it to a park. I mean, I've never really done picnics. I'm not big on bugs crawling over my food when I'm trying to eat.
Oh. Well, that would make Jenny happy.
Oh, Cook, you get the golf clap on that. Yeah. Cook is a nice guy. He really is.
He really is. We talk about how big and his big paws.
He's a teddy bear.
He's kind of like Chewbacca.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Chewbacca.
Yeah. Oh, now you done swelled her head up. Now Jenny's in there like, yeah, I could whoop him. Yeah. Here's my little too. She could whoop him. I know I could. I'm sorry.
Just to give you an idea, Cook is about 6'5", I think. 6'4", 6'5". He's a big guy. We say big, we're not just a girth. I mean, he's a tall, big guy.
Oh, I don't got her.
By the way, some people that are big, they like to use this phrase. I just got thick bones.
They used to tell me when I was a kid that I was big boned, and I thought they were serious. I come to find out now I just got a thick, fat coat. Bones are just the same size. You got a thick, fat coat, like a seal.
I can't help how big I am. I got big bones. I'm big boned.
Oh, she wants Little Caesars pizza.
I'm good with it, dude. I'm good with it.
What a good picnic idea. and talk.
All we need to know now is what is it? Is it single or is it like the 3 meat? You know, are you going all the way? Is this a really good picnic? Are you? This is really the girl. Like if you're just going cheese pizza, she's probably not going to be around too long. But if you're going,
Oh, the Chickamauga Dam where he took her 30 years ago.
oh wow, wow, this sounds
Yeah,
serious.
yeah,
Like he's like going back, going back through romantic memories, man.
yeah, yeah.
The
Oh my
girl,
goodness,
the
there
girl they
could
left
be
behind.
wedding bells in his future.
Ah,
Oh, you got to get me to the church at the Cumberland Gap.
all
Just
I'll
have
say is, all I'll say is, Cook is this. This is no disrespect to that area up there. It's very beautiful, but I do want to say this: there are areas around there where it's changed over 30 years. There's some odd and weird people that hang out around these parks and stuff. You got to really be careful. What time you go is really important, and
yeah.
really watch your six. There is some weird. I'm just going to say it like that. There's just some weird and boat docks, and you know park areas around the water. You got to
Mhm.
watch your back. There's some weird people that hang out there. Weird.
Okay. I just saw a news headline. I'm embarrassed to say it, but it's under the health section. I'll throw this out there real quick. It said aging may speed up as a cause of death. Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, aging. Yep. Yeah. 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 Got a little old. That's probably why they died. So
Is that part of Kamala's economic plan? I mean, that sounds
probably
like something Kamala. That's her economic plan. And
Kamala.
she's shaking her head. Yeah.
Kamala.
And Walls is over going, oh, I'm a knucklehead. I can understand that.
I'm sorry, but I do hear Elmer Fudd's voice when he does that. You know, shh, be very quiet. I'm a knucklehead. Uh,
And he's got his gun.
uh,
I can't load it, but I can show it.
okay, you can see it now. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. It's 1:02. You got to run kids to school this morning. What
102.
time?
I'm late.
No, we've been. It's 7:03. Sorry, I was looking at
What?
our timer countdown up
You
there.
just jumped to the Middle East.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we're going to visit Israel. There we go. So this would be a good time to call it. Everybody, y'all have a great hump day, and we will see y'all back on here tonight. Uh, yes, you do, Cook. Not as much as you used to. Cook's the incredible shrinking man. Y'all have a great day. God bless you. Don't forget, check out like, follow, subscribe, and Doobie and Mammoth Nation and
That's Dubby.
all of our
Dubby.
Dubby. Sorry, did I say Doobie again?
You said Doobie. Oh,
Oh,
they're gonna kick us out of the family.
well, I'm not trying
Although
to
sales might go up because you're saying that. They may be thinking there's something else going on here.
Okay, well, we'll try to do better. Dubby, it's like
Dubby.
Dubby. Okay, I got this. I got to do word association. So I apparently used the wrong thing for word association for
Oh, real
Doobie.
quick, we didn't do our shout out, but real quick,
Yeah.
Nothing, Arizona. Shout out to all you people in Nothing. You're something to us.
Absolutely.
Salute.
Salute. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all back here tonight.
Well, once again, it's time, my friends, for another meet and greet. We're Southern Fried and nationwide, so hang on to your seats. Look around, here's what I found. I guess you'll never know what you'll see on the Southern Fried Podcast Show.